Hello everyone and welcome to the Insidious Hooligans YouTube channel. My name is Shadow and this is Total War Rome 2. I swear I've been up for more than 4 hours. I've been up for almost 12 hours at this point. We're gonna be doing a grand campaign today. Not quite sure who I want to play as, seeing as I have not played this game in a very long time. I played it recently as the Successor Kingdoms? No. This is the Greek states is Massilia. But that's the weird thing is Massilia isn't near Greece. It's on the western side of Italy. So I think we're gonna do a Roman campaign. We'll do it easy, keep it nice and light as I'm getting back into the game, and the same thing. The only thing that changes with the different houses is your bonuses. So the House of Julia gets a barbarian subduers plus 15% melee attack during battles against barbarian tribes, and the Romanistation plus 6 to cultural conversion. The House of Junia gets Founding Fathers, public order bonus, maximum of plus 6 from the presence of Latin culture, and agrarian wisdom, plus 30% wealth from agricultural buildings. That could be helpful. And the House of Cornelia gets cultural assimilation, minus 50% public order penalties due to the presence of foreign cultures. All will serve. 50% minus 50% upkeep to all upkeep costs for all auxiliary units. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with House of Cornelia. It'll be a little easier. We will keep it on normal difficulty. The initial challenge is easy for all of these, but I think we'll do this. It'll make we'll have more money in the end. Public order will be a little easier to maintain. So, without further ado, this is Rome from the House of Cornelia.
You are at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Rome. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
Alrighty then. So, first objective has been issued. Sent to my bold undertakings. From humble beginnings come great things. Take your first step to and establish a foothold from which to launch your people to greatness. The objective: completely control 2 provinces, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. This is an easy victory. Honestly, it's not a hard start. You could get this done in maybe an hour. We can make this like a 2-episode thing. But knowing me, I don't want to fuck it up and I'll drag this out for 20 episodes. So we start off with 2,500, or that's a reward. It's 2,500. There's new bonus objectives will be added as we play. So I think our first thing, I'm going to suppress advice because I know how to play the game. It's just been a while. So we start at war with the Etruscan League to our north. And I think our first thing is going to be just take them out. Granted, they have Syracuse as well. That is Syracuse, right? Now, I think not Syracuse. I can't remember these islands now. Scheiße. Someone will correct me. Or I'll Google it later and I'll correct myself. I think we might take Syracuse as an ally. As soon as possible. They're neutral towards us. Carthage is also neutral towards us. But if we can get an early ally against the Etruscan League and push north with strong numbers, we will be more than fine. Rome starts off in a very good standing in terms of money and monthly income. The biggest thing to manage is going to be assimilation and how our populace likes us, and food. Food is another really big thing. So I'm not going to build up my armies at all, but I am going to take my spy and send them up here to Velithri, and we're going to see what their army has. Their army isn't too big. There's no garrison here. of a standing army of nature, but know about this city over here. This is going to be the hard one to get through. We're going to have to take our ships, and we'll have to do a landing party a little later. I'm actually going to use this spy, and we're going to sabotage this army. We have a 45% chance. Maybe RNG will be on my side. The answer is no. That's fine. You're okay, hon. Don't worry about it. So we're not going to worry about too much for the army. As the truck drives by. Sorry about that. Won't worry about too much about the army. They're in a pretty good state. We have plenty of plenty of melee and plenty of ranged skirmishers. So we should be fine to take on this itty-bitty army, so long as he doesn't grow too quickly. Our next turn, if he doesn't move, our next turn is going to be attack this army. The first thing we want to do for sure is build up Rome. Now, question is, which one do we want? Or do we want to build a Neapolis? Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccup burps. I think we build up Neapolis and grab Shrine of Neptune, I think, +2 public order, 3 Latin cultural influence, 10% wealth from maritime commerce, Writing Games Edict, +1 food, or tax rate. A higher tax rate would be nice. Yes, it consumes food. In all, a higher tax rate would be very nice. Or we could expand it and make a mine. Mining industry. Agriculture gives us 4 food. We don't need much more units. We'll do the more food. And then Rome, we can make plebs. Is it Astadi, Principes, Rorari, Velites. I don't know how to pronounce Italian words, so I'm going to butcher all of these. This gives us 2 public order and 3 growth return, as well as 250 wealth from subsistence, 6% wealth from all sources. Or we could save up again and do the other one, the Civil Colonia versus the Garrison Colonia. Civil Colonia will consume a food again, but it'll give us +5 growth, 300 wealth from subsistence, +2 Latin culture influence, and 8% wealth. I think we'll save up for our next turn and do that as well. Look around here. I don't know if I want to expand the south too much. We might go for Constantia and add a villa to get our food up. That way we're positive food. That'll be 8 food in the next, what was that, 2 turns? Yeah, next 2 turns we'll have positive 8 food for the entire country. We do probably want to build a second army sooner than later, but this army is more than enough. In fact, I think I'm just gonna go. Yeah, we're just gonna go do this battle first turn. Screw it. It's an easy battle, and I'm not gonna auto resolve it because the AI will lose you more units than you would lose yourself if you took the battle. Zenobia is perhaps the only female whose superior genius broke through the severe indolence servile. I screwed it up. I didn't get to read it. Whoops. I'm too slow. No adverse effects. Start deployment. Now this is in the trees, and they are deploying out in the open. So what we can do is we could deploy our entire army in right here. We can move up below this hill, because I doubt they'll move, and be fine. This is not their entire army, by the way. This is only their general, so we don't know where some of their army is. But we could deploy in these trees and move along this hill and be hidden from them the entire way, and then come in from above. Motorcycles, I tell you. I'm sorry. This is why I don't record during the day. This is why I play at night. So we're going to go ahead and group up our units.
Your orders, Commander!
Your orders!
And we'll take group 1. And you always, I'm special. Always, you want to put your ranged people in the back, from the second row, and you want your melee troops in front, kind of thin, not too thin, but kind of thin, to protect them as best as you can. You want these guys spread out too, so you can have a wide berth of fire, and then general in the back. So all of these guys should be hidden. Yep. Enemy has no clue where this entire army is. I'm gonna start. So I have no clue where his army is now, because, you know, I'm hidden, so he's hidden.
War against us? Do they never realize that they will die unloved by their gods? That their wives and children will suffer in slavery? Well, let's do it.
I love the game so much. It's been years since I've played this. No. Shit.
Double time.
All right, we'll fix this.
At speed.
Ready and waiting. Advance at speed. Riders at the double.
Ready and waiting. At the double.
And then we're going to select all of you
Heavies.
and press R.
Move out.
But don't want you running and exhausting yourselves. I would prefer y'all take your sweet time and get there in a comfortable manner, so you're ready to fight at the freshest of stamina. It's going to be a bloody battle. Now, the one thing I have forgotten in this game is how to select everything and push them forward in line or in their formation. So it's going to be a lot of awkward microing until I remember how that's done. I'll probably end up looking it up a little later, but I'll figure it out, and we'll do some fast forwarding because they're walking. I don't want to wear them out. I'm pretty sure it was you select them all and then you control and left click and it'll move forward as the group. But they're slowly getting into their lines, respective lines. Their army was over here somewhere. Alright, so we're going to select all these guys. Back to normal play. Hold control.
We await orders.
No?
General.
Alt.
Commander, at your service.
And this is not right. Escape. Oh wait, though. Okay. Space, left click? Yeah, it's space. Okay. You guys up on this hill.
As you command.
Don't
Right out.
run. I don't want y'all running. I need y'all running. Actually, I'm going to tell y'all to form up with this. They should hold this formation now. Alright, there they are. We got a glimpse of them. Hold space. Left click. Put you here. Bring it back into real time now. No running. Stop. Tell you guys to form up like so. No. Damn it. Back to this.
Halt now. Move it.
That's
Get
good.
sorted.
Y'all can do your thing. Double time.
Advance at speed.
Faster general, faster men. They're gonna face away from the enemy, unfortunately. I don't know why they came back over here to do this, but once they get settled, grab them, left click. I cannot turn it. That's unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna do it this way then.
Follow me.
There you go. So that's flipped them around now. That was my bad. I apologize. And they're going to attack while I'm disorganized. So
Our hidden
we're going
units have been
to
discovered.
Have these guys set up in the ranks. We immediately need to start firing.
Strength. Levies, we obey. Sons of Mars, levies.
Come on, gents.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Victoria!
Leaders. Missiles awaiting targets.
Sons of Mars!
Missile infantry ready.
The men are wavering.
Pull back.
Back up, you bellends. Hey, you guys need to...
Astarte. Advance at speed. Levies.
Y'all need to shoot at these guys.
Missiles
Y'all need to
awaiting
shoot at
targets.
these guys.
Ready.
Y'all need to kill these guys.
Many infantry at your command. Proud Romans all.
They're gonna just fall.
Sons of Mars.
Have you
Levies.
guys hold fire.
Tribune.
Pressing this button cancels orders
Wait.
and makes selected.
Shush. Are we gonna charge them?
General. Legio Parati. Velites. Your orders, Domine. Astarte. Charge.
Charge into the cavalry.
Velites.
Two. Hold fire.
Stop. Astarte. Marching order.
Okay, I'm gonna take these guys.
Attack
Go over to
their
the back of these
position.
guys.
Melee infantry. Break off. Velites. At your service.
Have my guys fall back. We can pelt them with our skirmishers. There you go. Beautiful. You guys were just about to break too. There it is. And battle. No replay. We only lost 178. They lost all but 8. They killed. We had 14 friendly fire kills. That's okay. Not. It could have been a lot worse. And is their entire army dead? And that is. We will release the captives.
Further orders.
And we're going to lay siege to the city. I'm gonna circle them for now.
Settlement for Rome.
And this guy did level up, so we're going to give him. Use this one. +1 zeal, +1 gravitas, cunning, authority. This one, authority and gravitas. We take
How
you,
may I? I simply cannot do that.
and we're gonna send you over here for next turn.
Moving unseen.
And then we're gonna end turn. All right, research. I totally forgot about that. Military. Next turn. I'm going to record for so long, but I have the AC off, and it's a very warm day. If I have the AC on, I can't record. So probably be about an hour and a half of recording. It'll be a couple episodes worth of
How can I be of assistance?
of stuff in the end. But in the end, it'll I can't record too long because
No
it's too long.
further orders.
Sabotage this. I didn't look at the percentage.
An excellent choice.
See, we are taking attrition over here though. We'll find that out next turn, right? We are going to lay siege. And I'm going to manually do this again. We're going to lose 2 units this time. I guarantee it. Oh, they're going to come out and meet me, actually. Interesting. Victory loves prudence, a Latin proverb. No adverse side effects. Start deployment. So again, we're going to just select these guys
Romans, ready for
and go
duty.
for
Stay in
this.
formation.
We have a very wide flank. We definitely need more melee infantry to cover this amount of skirmisher that we have in this. I might actually set them up over here, but I think they're fine the way they are. Let's start battle. Going to hold shift, push everyone up to here. No running. Unfortunately, I cannot tell them to hold formation while they move, which is fine. The hold tab, that's kind of lame. This will give you an idea of, you know, how the enemy is laid out. They are laid out in a very similar way. They have spearmen though, so if I had cavalry to go push that, that would be pretty dangerous. Granted, we are a much larger army, but it should be. So we're going to see how their army is going to move. They have some Gila skirmishers, the spearmen, which I'm definitely going to be trying and missiling down. I don't want to get in melee with them. Couple mobs, and then their general is a cavalry unit. And then a little micro movement there, preparing for my army. Back to normal speed. Go ahead and select everyone, hold space, and we're going to move forward just to the edge of this tree line here, and we'll see how they react. No running, stop it, because I don't want my general to get out ahead of everyone and just get picked off. That's it's definitely not something that we want to do. Speed up time a little bit, ignore the motorcycles driving by. A little bit about me, or at least about my setup and the road noise that you're going to be hearing throughout the video, quite unfortunately. I'll do my best in editing to bring that down to a minimum. Is I live in an apartment building that was built in 1890, and the single pane windows in it are from probably 1960, if I had to take a guess. So it's it holds heat very poorly in the winter, and it holds the AC and cool air very poorly in the summer. So it's either hot or cold. And neither of them are comfortable for the season that you want them to be comfortable in. But that is okay. We're set up here. We are taking fire already, actually. Which is kind of scary. Like, the range on these men is disgusting. Oh, they're slingers. Okay, that's why they can get so far. We need to select these guys. And we need to push these guys up further. And yes, I will double time this, because we need to get within range.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, shut up. We need to suppress range, or not suppress range. We need to get close the range, and start firing back at them as soon as possible. High speed. I'm gonna have you focus you. You focus you.
Ready.
You focus you.
Roma Invicta.
I'm gonna take
Proud Romans all.
these two and push them up this way. Try and focus you. We're going to group up
Astati.
these
Battle
four.
group ready and awaiting
See
orders.
where everyone is. And we're going to put you over here, I think.
At the double.
We're going to take you up this way.
Mandata Tua.
I want this skirmish battle to take place. I want to be able to focus down as many of their skirmishers as I can. Either seeing me move these guys,
Brave
they're gonna
Romans,
push up.
stand.
By your command.
Now you go over here. Hey,
Jupiter
over
gives
here.
us strength.
Velites.
Focus these guys.
Velites.
Focus these guys. I want these spearmen out as quickly as possible.
Astati.
You guys.
Prepare to attack. Form Testudo.
Fuck up this cavalry.
General Extemplo. Levies.
You guys are back up. All this. I need these spearmen to break like right now.
General.
Engage.
In from behind. Beautiful. I broke them. Perfect.
We await your
I'm gonna
command.
take these guys back.
Missile infantry at
you.
your command.
Focus
Brave
in.
Romans,
You
to
here.
your orders.
You
Open
here.
the armors. Ready.
You here.
Loose.
You two,
Ready and
stop.
waiting.
Hold.
Double time.
Back this way. Wait, don't chase him.
Elites.
Hold.
Quick march.
Back this way.
Break the lines. General.
Selected you.
For glory!
Romans ready for duty. Melee infantry. Sons of Mars.
Well, I'm pretty much I'm letting these guys break. My general is going to do what he can. We are
General.
going to use him to inspire these men.
And glory! Cut them
You all
down!
keep fighting him. No, you guys keep fighting him. They broke. That's okay. Okay, you guys hold fire. You guys hold fire. Guys about to
Ready
break.
and waiting.
We'll fire
Attack!
into the
Ready
general
and waiting.
and pull the general back.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Oh, look at that. And battle. We killed almost their entire army. Sans 20. They got 13. We got 13 friendly fires. We actually didn't lose a single unit for that. They lost almost everything. I had 2 units that still had people alive in it. We're going to assimilate with this. We're just going to peacefully occupy. That gives us less of a negative modifier for it. -1 per turn with a -5 being the maximum. Which it doesn't give us any money. But that's okay. Rome is not hurting for money. And this guy actually leveled up again for a military tradition. Plus 3% weapon damage inflicted by all army units, missile damage, or engineering experts. Enables construction of a medium siege engines. Ooh. Yes. That is going to be pretty key. Could upgrade you. That's not quite done yet. We got 1 more turn. I'm going to jump back down to Rome and grab this upgrade. And then I think that's all we're going to do for upgrades. The army does not need to sit here. Granted, it can for a little bit.
What do you wish of me?
Let's see what the 45%
They
chance.
will never know I was there.
I think it's still coming next turn, so we'll end the turn here.
It is time we parted ways. So
Ooh.
speaks the Lord of the Brazier.
Carthage is mad with me. Interesting. They broke their non-aggression pact. They allied. They're at war with Syracuse. They have 2 client states, but not allied with it. Okay. It's fine. That's something we'll do next turn too, with some diplomacy and see if we can get some trade routes going with people. Hopefully.
The portents are
And
clear.
Syracuse. Perfect. I will happily be non-aggressive with Syracuse. That is not a deal I'm too upset with. Alright. We researched supply reforms. So I'm going to continue down the military line. More ammunition for missile units. More morale. That'd be good. Fortunately, I can't mouse over and see what they do. Ooh, pre-siege would be good, though. Yeah, I'd prefer pre-siege. So, let's look at some diplomacy really quick. Who likes me? Syracuse, you like me.
I am
Can we
honored to
start
receive you
Oh,
and look
wait,
forward
already
to your
traded.
erudite arguments.
Never mind. Scylla, would you like
Be welcome
to
here
trade?
and speak as you wish without fear.
Hey, perfect.
I accept.
I didn't want to go back. No. We're just going to find everyone that is kind of moderate
Enter,
with us
friend, and speak. We surely have much to
and
discuss.
try and trade with them. If it's a low, I'm not even going to bother.
Enter, friend, and speak.
Granted, there's a chance it could go through, but
Greetings. Now speak plainly, for we are an...
okay.
I do not think our people want your
Sparta
trinkets.
will not
They
trade
like
with us.
honest, manly stuff for the most part.
Manly stuff. Ooh. Ooh. So scary. Athens.
Greetings.
What's this?
We are
Non-aggression
civilized folk, so you may
And a
speak
trade
as you
agreement.
wish. And
pact. Really? What about non-aggression?
you would not say.
We'll accept that. That
We
should get
Greeks
third thing
are
up.
realistic.
It's still rejected. Okay, that's fine.
Useful.
Roma, how would you like to give me Priori? Yes, I would like to be able to recruit spearmen. That would be very helpful. Can I build study? Ooh. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Army sabotage, 45% chance. RNG. Perfect.
By my hand, it is
Enemy
done.
lands and military effort.
All men fall before.
You've gained an experience level. We can go ahead and give you. I think it's. There's one that gives you movement. This one, yeah, specialist. Plus 5% chance or success, chance success in actions against enemy agents and generals. Yes. Ease. So we don't know what's going on in this city, but we do know that I don't think there's a garrison. We do. So there is a low security and a couple not too worrisome buildings. Food, 7 food. Ooh, but not much wealth. That's one public order. Oh, it's a squalor. I'll do the 4 food and plus 3% army replenishment. We're at plus 8 food. It is winter. I have the hiccups.
Commander.
This is already positive in public order. We're gonna come back down to Rome and let the army replenish a little bit. And we're actually going to not recruit units because I'm broke. External recruit units. Next turn, we're going to get 4 spearmen. We can have them on the flanks to protect against cavalry, as well as I think one more swordman to try and fill out the line, so we have even numbers of missile infantry and melee infantry to keep them protected, and then we'll have the spearmen on the flanks to provide a
It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
A cover on the flanks from the enemy cavalry if they have any of the sort. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and add one more of the Velatites rather than just the levies. And I might even phase out the levies entirely because they don't do too good in terms of morale. And their missile damage isn't as high. So if I could actually... Yeah, I can disband them. So we're going to shift. Disband. Yes. We're going to replace you here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. All my money spent. Take 2 turns to rebuild the army. It gives them time to, rebuild the morale and everything, and then we'll have mainland.
Bound by treaty,
Oh hell
our
yes!
land.
Yes, please. It'll give us all of the mainland against the. I've already forgotten the name. Against our enemy, our current enemy. Ooh, yes, we got battering ram researched. An agent was exposed. That's okay. Got a new mission issued. Research your technology in the following category: economy. That's easy. In 9 turns, we're gonna get civil, and then so that'll take 4 turns in this category. That'll take 4 turns to do. Easy peasy. We got one more turn for this. Let's see if there's anything to build. We got 3,000 wealth. Doing infantry or Triari. I would like to be able to build Triari. I can grab you. Rome will have Triari available as well. So it might have actually been a bad idea. Just go straight out the gate and get the Rurari. Rory. These guys, these spear infantry, but they can quickly reach a crisis point in battle. So they don't have very good morale compared to, say, our Hastades. These guys are swords, or melee infantry. But it's better than nothing for now. And then when they die out, we can just swap in the new boys, the Triaries. We got one more turn, and once the army is at full strength, which will take literally one more turn, we will be able to go to battle again. This is mildly concerning. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I know we're only at war with the Etruscan League up here. Our army's pretty much at full strength. Corsica, that's what it is. Corsica is going to be a hard one to get to. I should probably focus on building up the navy, actually. So we're going to dock up in Neapolis.
Ships to port.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We built a navy here. We pushed an army north to Arminium, and we end the turn there. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode, and I can't wait. We screw up a couple times, but we do take out our enemy, and we end up going to war with someone I don't quite want to go to war with yet. So, look forward to seeing you. Well, so it'll be fine. Turn there.